Gonna do that weird thing again, and then I'm gonna have to take my mic in and out. So, God damn it! All right, let's do this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Betting Lounge. I'm your host, Tyler Flesh, joined by my table of degenerates, and today it's Jeremy and Eric, or should I say 4-0 and Eric. It's no knock on Eric. Jeremy is red hot. So, boys, week 5. We're in week
Hold on.
5.
Flesh, can I take this off script?
Yeah.
Okay, listeners. I went to a preseason Kraken game. We're going to go off NFL. We're going to NHL. We're huge Kraken fans over here, betting with the boys. I went to a preseason game. I have to extend a thank you to all Canadians, the nicest people in the fucking world. I'm in there with a very rare, apparently, jersey. They don't know that I guess we can go up there yet to Vancouver. I'm from Seattle. So I was up there in Vancouver walking around with this jersey. A lot of bandwagon talk, and then they immediately apologize. So it's, hey, how long have you been a fan? Immediately apologize, then immediately followed up with a compliment on the jersey and something I've never seen in a rivalry city. They go, hey, I'm really looking forward to this rivalry. Thank you for coming here. Blah, blah, blah.
I like it, man. Canadians live up. You know, some stereotypes are good, right?
Yeah. They're amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend Vancouver for anybody.
Yeah, and that was a preseason game, and you actually bet the money line before you went.
Yeah, I did. I was just stupid. I prefaced it in the group chat like, this is a dumb bet. I'm taking Kraken money line.
I mean, sometimes you got to do it, man, especially when you're at the game. You got to do it. I'm all for it, man.
Yeah, big win, 4-0.
4-0. 4-0.
No idea where I'm at. I think I'm like fucking 3-2 now.
So I had 6 picks, and I'm 5-1 on my set in stones because I did Alabama the first week, college ball, and then I missed on the Bears. That's the one I got killed on, Bears and Browns. But I told you, can we talk about this? Let's just recap last week real quick, a little bit, just a little bit. Can we stop with this fucking Pittsburgh Steelers bullshit? Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, they're still the Steelers. They're still the do Mike Tomlin upsets guys. You have a quarterback who should have a handicap sticker on his car. Okay.
He look bad.
Yeah. He does not look good. He does not look good at all.
Yeah, no, he looks horrible. I thought that was one of the easiest locks of the week as 6.5. I mean, that was just easy.
Dude, one other thing we need to chat on, the Broncos. Ooh. I told you they didn't play anybody. They play a real team. Of course, Bridgewater got injured, right?
Man, I don't think.
Yeah, that sucked.
But I don't think. Man, I don't think the Ravens are a real team, man. I think they're frauds.
They're not looking bad so far.
I think
they barely beat the Lions, and the Bears killed the Lions.
They're one of those teams. I think, Eric. I think you're going to be on board with this. They're one of those teams where the second they're playing a team, I'm probably going to stay away from that game.
Well,
yeah, I see.
You have a good point there, though, because like I was having a conversation with someone the other day, just as far as like how my team is doing, and they made the argument because I was nervous going into the Cowboys game. I said it last week, like. Yeah. We're going to fucking lose. I don't think it's going to be by much, but we're going to lose. And they made the argument. It's like, well, you know, you go back and look at all the other teams that they played so far. They haven't been tested yet. But when they went up against the Cowboys, that was the moment that they got tested. And we saw the outcome of that. So, yeah, I do agree with you on that.
I think it was a coming out game, too, for the Cowboys, right? Like, in a good way, they're just people are starting to think, okay, maybe they're okay. Maybe their defense isn't as shitty as it usually is, so on and so forth.
Dude, their defense looked even better last week than it has so far all this season.
They're a force. One other thing, guys, that it was brought to my attention from some shitty Dallas fans that were watching the YouTube stream. If we're looking at our phone, we're not texting each other, listeners. If we're looking at our phone, we're probably looking at the lines.
Yeah.
So I apologize if it looked like we were disengaged, but we were absolutely looking at lines. Okay.
Well, see, that's the only problem. They would have never known that if they were listening to the podcast.
Yeah, they don't know what a fucking spread is, so they don't know what we're looking at.
Fucking cocksuckers.
Well, that's why if you see me look to the right, it's because I'm looking at my other monitor that has all the fucking lines up and everything else.
Yeah.
If you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my dick. But
Guinness, you got the peanut butter jar in front of it again?
and he's bothering the hell out of me. He was bumping. I was on mute that whole time, and the mic was bumping back and forth. Let's get into this week's game. I'm going to say it up front. I hate this week. I looked at all the lines. I don't like the lines at all. Oh, before we get started, a big fuck you to the Tennessee Titans for losing me a shitload of money. How the fuck do you not beat the New York Jets? I don't give a flying fuck. By the way, all those people who are like, oh, is Ryan Tannehill's really good. No, he's not. Ryan Tannehill plays to a big contract, and then he blows it. And that's what Ryan Tannehill does. And that's right. I said Tannehill.
Tanny.
Fucking piece of shit. All right, let's get to tonight's game, guys. I'm going to have to let the dog out, so I'll let you guys take over after I give the lines. It's the Los Angeles Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. The Rams are -2.5 favorite, and the total for the game is 53.5. What do we like?
Jeremy, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You go.
Well, it looks like at least the sports book that I'm looking at, it looks like they came to their senses, because last time I saw, the Seahawks were favored, and that's not the way I see it playing out, man. I strongly think that the Rams are going to fucking win, and the line's only at 2.5 right now. That's easily doable. Easily.
Yeah. I think the sports books kind of panicked last week when the Cardinals beat the Rams, but I don't think they understand. I think the Cardinals are probably, and this hurts me since I don't like Kyler. I think the Cardinals are probably the best team in the NFC right now.
They look solid, man.
Yeah,
they really
and
do.
I think the Rams are a close second or third. So I think the Rams are gonna probably win by a touchdown at least.
Yeah,
I like the Rams in this game a lot. I think you can't lose back-to-back divisional games, and I think the Rams won't. I think Seattle's on the downward trend. I think it's going to be a really good game. Man.
Defensive. What do you think? Defensive?
I see. That's what I was just about to say. Do you lean the over? If I have to pick this game, and just because Larry the Goldfish, the 7th, he picked Seattle money line tonight, so I'm in on Rams -2.5.
Yeah.
Despite Larry. I think it's going to be a good game. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. All these lines are so fucking weird to me. I just don't like the matchups this week. I'm going to have to pick and choose and figure out the ones I like.
Yeah. I think there's some nuggets though.
Yeah, I feel like, you know what I feel like, Jeremy? I'm glad you said nuggets, because that's what I feel like. A 49er, like back in the day, trying to find the gold, because it doesn't stick right out in this game. Although the next game I want to talk about, that's the New York Jets at the Atlanta Falcons, but it's not really at Atlanta. It's in London. That's right. They're going all the way over the pond. The line is New York Giants +3. The total is 45.5. The reason I want to talk about this game, we need to find out when the team's left. Every time a team thinks that they can leave on like a Thursday and get there on Friday, they end up getting slaughtered. The early team always wins. Always. Because John Gruden said this. He made that mistake the first time he went down to or went over to London. He went there early. The reason I know this is because the next year he had to go again and he had to face the Bears. And he said, we're leaving a week early. We ain't messing around. And the Bears got in on Friday and we got stomped. And it happens every time. They might show the graphic, but I can't figure out when these teams have left. Whoever leaves the latest, take them. It's a for sure win.
Yeah, no, I'm going to jump right on that. I mean, fun fact, London is 7 hours ahead of us, and it's a 7-hour flight. So whatever day of the week that they decide to head that direction, it's going to be the same fucking time in London as it was when they left the States. And that's assuming they leave from the fucking East Coast.
Yeah.
Well, and the Jets are probably going to leave New York, so that's only like a 5.5-hour flight. It's not very far at all.
It's, dude, still, but to your point though, like if you wait until like the weekend of, that jet lag is gonna just demolish their fucking strength and their brains. They're just not gonna be top notch.
I know. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out when they left.
I almost want to apologize that we're giving this game to London. Like, what a shitty game to watch.
That's a
and
good
it's not in Wembley anymore. They play at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium because they have an agreement with the NFL.
Huh.
No, it's like if you really want to like get more viewers in other countries, how about you send them like the fucking Chiefs and the Bills or some shit like that. Don't send them the fucking Jets and the Falcons.
I think the biggest teams over there are the Patriots, the Jags, and the Cowboys.
Why?
As far as following, I don't know. Like I don't know why they like the Jags, but I thought I read somewhere that they really like the Jags over there.
Probably because they're always over there.
Yeah.
Well, and the Jags owner owns Fulham. Fulham. I said Fulham. Sorry, that was my American.
Fulham.
But yeah, I don't know. So if anyone knows when they leave, that'd be awesome. Because I don't know. Aha.
Or the Jets or the Falcons.
So the Falcons left on Thursday. Oh, buddy. Boys,
we're not the only people Googling this shit. It's top pick.
Yeah, because it always happens. When Falcons set to leave Thursday. So they're leaving now. When did the Jets leave?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Why would you not leave like on a Wednesday or a Thursday though?
By the way, Atlanta also they don't have Calvin Ridley. I'm going. You know what? I'm putting my pick in right now. Jets money line. That's why I'm going. Jets money line.
Plus 120.
I'm with you, Jeremy. Why not? Dude, you have nothing to do. You play a sport. Get there.
Yeah. And practice.
Just get there.
Acclimate.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. But if we don't know when the Jets are heading that way or when they left, and you're just basing this on the fact that you know that the Falcons left today.
What? No, the Falcons left on. I'm reading it.
Oh, last Thursday?
This Thursday.
Wait. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's today. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they left today.
But we don't know when the Jets have left, or have they already? We don't know that. That's the piece of the puzzle that you're missing.
Look.
They're leaving on Thursday too. Damn it.
It's a shorter flight for the Jets.
5 hours for the Jets. So they're both leaving on Thursday. They're both leaving tonight. I'm still going Jets. I'm just fuck. Why they got to leave at the same time? Take the under. I'm going to the under now.
Take the under.
Well, we're spending way too much time on this game. I apologize. Let's move on. Eric, it's time for you to know your team. It's Philadelphia Eagles at Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers are -3 at home. The total is 45. No hook.
Okay, well, I called last week's game, maybe not as well as I thought I did. I thought it was going to be a close game, but we were looking pretty bad in the third quarter. We managed to bounce back to some degree, still lost by 8 points. I didn't think it was going to be that many. But like I said, that was our first real test for this season. Now we're at home against the Eagles. The line's only at 3. We're missing McCaffrey still. We're still missing Thompson still. But I think at 3 points we can do it. I mean, the Eagles are looking good, but they're still not looking near as good as we are. Not saying that we're a top tier team yet, but
let's talk about your recent acquisition in Stephon Gilmore. That was huge. That was huge.
Yeah, no, I mean that is,
Big
but
time.
at the same time,
I think I think McCaffrey's coming back. I think you guys are fine. Get back on track. I think the Eagles are garbage. Jeremy, that's your division.
Here's the thing. Well, but let me say this though. Here's the thing. Our defense is not the fucking problem right now. Our offense is the fucking problem.
Yeah, and you get your big weapon back. So
our defense didn't look near as good as they should have against the Cowboys. However, we still have a solid defense. And it's not the defense that needs the majority of the work. It's the offense. We're just offensively, we're still not connecting like we should. Anderson, even when Darnold's passing to Anderson, it's not necessarily Anderson's fault that he's not getting the ball. It's because Darnold's overthrowing him and shit like that. So the rhythm just isn't there yet offensively.
Gotcha. Jeremy, what do you think? This is your division. You just got done playing the Eagles.
I think it's Panthers by 10. I think
Really?
they're coming off of this loss. I think great defensive pickup. I don't think the Eagles are that good. We manhandled them. Like there wasn't a game. We manhandled them. And I think it's Carolina by 10.
Yeah, I do too. Thanks for Zoom letting us know that we're recording. Appreciate it.
Oops.
I'm leaning. I think to be safe, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a parlay. The more I say I don't like this slate, the more I'm like, after talking to you guys, I'm like, no, I'm in. I'm back. I think I'm going to take it down just to -2.5, just to be on the safe side. But yeah, I lean Carolina all the way in this. I don't want to touch the total though. I'm not touching the total. So Eric, what's your official know your team bet? As I have no room to talk, as I am 1 for 3 on know your team.
Give me 1 second. Let me look at one other thing, because before I make a final call, I mean, I'm kind of with you on the fact that I think that this is going to be the Panthers' time to bounce back. See, again, this is what makes me nervous, man, is that, I don't think the Eagles are a top-notch team, but they also, last week they lost to the Chiefs. They lost 42-30. That's not something to just overlook, right? You managed to at least get 30 points against the Chiefs. Now, I don't think
they're giving up a ton of points, man.
Well, that's what I was about to say too, is that I don't think the Chiefs are looking like the Chiefs right now. They're good, but they're not what they should be. With that said, I definitely think we'll be able to cover the spread at 3. I'm with you. I wouldn't touch the over-under, but definitely Panthers by -3.
All right, let's move on. That's Eric's official pick. Eric, do you know your record at all?
No, earlier I said like 3-2, and I don't fucking know why, because we're going into week 5, but I think I'm like 2-2 now. I'm starting to write this stuff down so I can keep track of it.
We can go back and listen. the next game, I don't fuck if I know, man. Miami plus 10, Tampa minus 10. It's Miami at Tampa Bay. The total is 48.5. I don't know.
See, this is one I don't like. I don't. Dolphins aren't looking bad this year.
But they are. They got slaughtered by the fucking Colts. Remember last week? I loved Miami, and Jeremy said, "Don't touch them. They're playing the Colts," and he was right. And now they're fucking plus 10. I don't get this team. I don't want nothing to do with them.
I mean, I'll be honest. I haven't been watching their games, but I could have sworn that, like, just based on the final scores, that like they're not doing fucking garbage.
The Colts kicked the shit out of them, and the Colts haven't won a game.
Fair enough.
What do you think, Jeremy?
I think 10's a lot.
Yeah, see, I'm with you. 10's a lot.
But
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I think sorry, the upstairs there's chaos going on. I think fuck. I don't know.
All right,
I'm leaning Dolphins to cover, but I don't know.
I am too. That's what I was thinking. But like, do the Colts, because of what they did with the Colts, does that make you a little?
Yeah, it does. But maybe they went into that game thinking, "Oh, it's the fucking Colts. Who cares?"
Yeah, the Colts always do that. The Colts always pull out bullshit. When 3 years ago they busted my parlay with on a Monday night or Sunday night football game at Kansas City. All I needed was Kansas City. Sometimes those for sure money lines are not for sure. Let's move on to New Orleans at Washington football team. Washington football team is at home, and they're the dog, plus 2.5. The total is 43.5.
Washington money line.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You think this is when their defense finally kicks it up?
Yeah, I think so. I think New Orleans is one of those teams that just is doing piss poor, and I don't see them pulling themselves out of it because they don't have Drew Brees anymore to get their shit together. Yeah. I like Washington. I like Washington money line.
I'd have to ride with Jeremy on that.
I'm riding too. Let's move on. Tennessee Titans at Jacksonville Jaguars. Tennessee is favored at minus 4.5. The total is 48.5. Boys, to me, this is simple.
Yeah, it looks simple.
It's Tennessee, and let me tell you why. Urban Meyer is a fucking moron. He has lost that complete ownership. He has lost the locker room. He is having secret conferences with ownership because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Never has a coach, unless there was a funeral or a wedding or some kind of special occasion, go to Cincinnati on a Thursday, say, "Hey, team, you guys fly back. I'm going to go up to Columbus, Ohio, to the Urban Meyer Pint House and grind my dick on some foreign pussy." And that's what he fucking did. He's like, "Oh, she was dancing on me." Dude, Urban, you know what fucking world we live in? This is easy. The fucking the Titans should blow through them. Jacksonville's in shambles.
Yeah, the Titans are definitely better than Alabama, as he likes to say. That's all they play nowadays in the NFL. No shit, you're in the NFL. I guess some college coaches can move to the NFL, and some just should probably go down if you don't want to coach college anymore. Just go down, coach high school from now on, dude. If you can't handle it.
Seriously, dude. Eric, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I again hate to be the one that agrees on everything right now, but yeah, I'm with you. Titans,
how could you not? I would have jumped down your throat if you would have said no.
No, I'm not taking the Jags.
You would have been like, no, you guys, I think that pussy helped. I think, him slicing a piece off that foreign pussy.
Got him in the right
family.
Got him in the right mindset, He's happy now.
Do you
Destroyed his
also,
family.
Fucking Titans 4.5. Yeah.
you also think that he was like, hey, I can't fake any more medical emergencies. So maybe like, hey, he goes up to his wife. He's like, hey, is it okay if like I cheat on you, but I don't cheat. Like I'm not going to cheat.
It's over the pants.
Yeah. It's over. It's an over the waistband handy. It's okay, baby. It's
Yeah.
legal.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Okay. Next game. The line has really changed in this one. Detroit Lions at Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota is favored by 10, and the total is 49.5.
I'm not touching this one.
Oh, I'm touching it.
I am too.
What do you
Really?
think? I mean, I think we might be on the same page here.
Going Lions.
I am too. Plus 10's too much. This is a division game. The Vikings do this to people all the time. I wish Jay was here. They always do this. People are like, the Vikings are good. The Vikings are good. No, they're not.
They really have been getting people's hopes up. And then last week, it was just like, no, we're really not the team that we're making out to be.
This line on Monday was 7.
Dude, what do you think? I mean, okay. Goff still hasn't had his victory outside of LA. Moneyline is plus 385. Do you think it happens?
I don't know about money line. It could
I
go
think he's
either
due.
way.
I think he's due.
Here's what I think.
It's like
Either the Vikings win by a field goal or the Lions blow them out.
Yeah,
I don't see the Vikings blowing them out. Dude, the Vikings always struggle against divisional teams like this.
Yeah.
Like when they play the Bears, they struggle. It's weird. It's really, really weird.
I didn't even see the odds. I typically don't even look at the money line, but I now that Jeremy said that, I'm like, that is kind of enticing. Like, I mean, plus 385, you don't have to put a lot of coin on that.
Yeah,
but it's
just
still
on its own. Just leave it on its own.
I think the line should be Minnesota plus 3.5 or Minnesota minus 3.5.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of juice on the money line, Jeremy. I think I if someone said, hey, I bet big and I bet Detroit money line, I'd be like, no, I'm okay with that. I don't think I'll do that. I don't think I like the 10 a lot. The 10 just is juicy to me. So I would go 10.
I think this is the game of the week. What did we call it? The fraud game of the week or whatever? I think this is that.
Oh God. Yeah. What were we calling that?
We were calling the worst games of the week.
No, we had a term for it. Shit. What were we calling it?
The rat game.
The rat game. Yeah. Where's the rat?
Yeah. This is the rat and it's Detroit plus 10.
Yeah, I think because you got to go plus 10 because you're spotting the rat in Minnesota. Minnesota's the rat. That line stinks at minus 10.
The cheese.
Let's get to this next game. Denver Broncos at Pittsburgh Steelers, 2 AFC conferences. This is a weird line. Pittsburgh's home. They're favorited by 1.5 points, minus 1.5. Here's where it gets weird, folks. The total for this game is 39.5.
Love that.
It's because Broncos don't have Teddy right now, and the Steelers, they have fucking Groot for a goddamn quarterback. I mean, you put a light breeze on him and he'll fall over.
I'm not gonna bet this game, but I would lean Broncos just because Big Ben looks that bad. I mean, my God.
Yeah, I guess we should be. London should be happy they don't have this game to watch.
That's true. That's true. Could you imagine? Could they even get Big Ben over there?
No. I think he seems like the kind of guy that's not allowed in certain countries.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's where he's from, right?
Where?
Ohio.
Oh yeah, he's done probably some crazy shit there.
No other state in the U.S. wants him either.
Yeah.
I'm not from Ohio, but I'm right on the line there, and I know people that know him, that know his cousin and know his family, and it's funny because they all defend him to the end, no matter what. He's a real good guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure.
Just out of curiosity, because it's one of the lowest fucking over-unders this week. What are your thoughts on that over-under? 39.5?
I don't want to touch it.
I mean,
No way.
there's only one other right now that's at 39.5.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't like it either, but I was just curious what your thoughts were.
I like the other one more than this one.
Yeah. So let's get to the next games. Green Bay Packers at Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals are a home underdog at plus 3.5. The total is 50.5. Gentlemen, I love that total. I want the over.
Yeah.
Really?
Green Bay has no defense, and Cincinnati could get points in garbage time. I mean, it's not that many points.
Yeah. 25 points a team. I think it's doable.
And I think Green Bay puts up at least 34 on them.
Am I an idiot for kind of liking the Bengals at +3?
I don't like
Maybe.
it, but I mean, we'll see if Rodgers proves himself. I mean, I think he had his shit talking on the first like two games, and now he might be back. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do the Bengals.
Yeah, I kind of like it, but I do love the over. Not gonna lie, you guys are right on the over. I like that.
Because Green Bay gives up points late. They suck in garbage time.
Yeah.
They really do. So I like the over there. Now to the other 39.5. New England Patriots at Houston Texans. Patriots are minus 8.5. The total is 39.5. Is Davis Mills the starter still for Houston?
I think so.
Man, I don't know. I don't know about this one.
I'm not touching this one.
I like the Patriots. I mean, it's 8.5 points. Yeah, I like them to cover.
You really think so?
I'm with Jeremy, and the reason I asked about Mills is because, dude, Belichick can just shut down rookie QBs like you've never seen. Like, he just is like, I'm going to throw shit at you that's going to make your head hurt.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That is a very valid point. I think if anyone knows how to call plays and if anyone knows how to fucking manipulate the rules as best as possible, it is Belichick. As much as an asshole that you might think he is, he knows his shit when it comes to being a head coach.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm with Jeremy. I lean New England on that. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now it is time for my Know Your Own Team. As the Chicago Bears travel to the Las Vegas Raiders, the Raiders are favored by 5.5. The total is 44.5. Now, fun fact, the Bears on the season are 4-0 on the under. I have not called the under once. I'm an idiot. I thought that the Lions would beat us next time. But before I get into this game and give my thoughts and opinions, I want to hear your guys' first.
I think the Bears are going to cover. I mean, if Miami can get within 3 points of the Raiders, I think the Bears can get within 5.5. I think Bears are covering.
Can I? Okay, yeah. I am 100% in agreement with Jeremy on that. I think the Bears are going to cover it. And, based on what we saw last week, that they I don't know what the fuck is going on in the background, but apparently they realize like, oh shit, we need to let Justin Fields really show his potential. I don't know if anyone saw him throw that fucking 68-yard bomb down the field and landed it.
Mooney.
Like, there's some shit going on in the background in that organization, and all of a sudden it's like someone just flipped a switch, like, oh, we need to call the right plays so that we can show this kid off instead of like trying to shove him into the ground. And so, yeah, I think if that continues, fuck yeah. Plus 5.5 against the Raiders. Yeah, you're going to see it.
So here's what Eric's talking about. For those who don't know, Bill Lazor is the Bears offensive coordinator. Matt Nagy is the Bears offensive coach. Matt Nagy has been saying forever, hey, Once Dalton's healthy, that's our guy. Dalton's our guy. Dalton's our guy. Even this week, he said Dalton's our guy. Obviously, the reason I bring up Bill Lazor first, let me get back to that. Bill Lazor secretly took over, not secretly, Nagy didn't want to disclose. I feel like the rumor is the play calling duties were stripped of Matt Nagy. It was not his own decision. Bill Lazor called that game against Detroit, and the numbers went up. And if there's side-by-side comparisons, and we average 10 more points a game with Bill Lazor's offense than we do with Matt Nagy's. Now, the reason I bring up that is because Matt Nagy then goes, Andy Dalton's our guy. He keeps going on and on and on, saying, he just looks like he has a personal vendetta out against Justin Fields. All of a sudden, this motherfucker changes his tune. And he's singing Justin Fields' praise and says, we're moving on. He's the QB1 from now until the end of the year. Goodbye, Matt Nagy. You will be fired. You are a jackass. I think the Bears, I'm with you guys. I take the Bears plus 5.5. I also ride on that under. Why the fuck not? They've hit it 4. They're 4-0.
Yeah.
Why not hit the under with them? But I don't know if the Bears will do any good, but I don't know here's what scares me. Okay. The Raiders have they got some good pass rushers, and that Crosby is on the end is a rookie. We'll see how hopefully Peters can hold up against him. If we can buy Justin Fields time, I think we can outright win this game at plus 200. I'm going to play it safe. So my official know your pick is plus 5.5. But I'm telling you, man, give this kid time. We're going to be okay. And by the way, watch out, David Carr, because the Chicago Bears are number 1 in sacks with 15 on the year.
Yeah, I don't know if I touch that under, but I do. I mean, plus 200 on the money line for the Bears, and I think the Bears are going to pull it off anyway.
You don't know what Raiders are going to show up. You never do.
Yeah.
They're a weird team.
That's a good point.
I really do love that money line on the Bears before I take the spread, honestly.
I'm going to go with spread. I'm going to play it safe.
Yeah, I like the spread. But I do like the money line. I'm going spread.
You could do an NFC North dog parlay where you take the Bears and the Lions.
That'd be healthy.
Well, but I mean,
not for your heart.
The Bears have one of, if not the best defenses in the entire fucking league. And okay, I don't know. Maybe
I don't know, man. It's the offense that worries you because the Bears defense will always stick with it, but then they get tired and they go down.
Yeah, but would I be wrong in making the statement that Justin Fields is on a high now? He feels like, holy shit, I can do this and I've got the skills to do it.
Well, fun fact, his parents wanted to take him out to celebrate and he didn't go out with them because he said he had work to do. And he's like, so I stayed home and watched film for the Raiders. I don't know if this is all a show or not. A lot of rumors are that they want him because he works really hard. So we'll see. Also, dude, it's really hard to say. I really want him to be the best thing for the Bears, but we also just played the fucking Lions. So who knows? So that's kind of where I'm at. This next game is very interesting, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns travel to the Los Angeles Chargers. Los Angeles Chargers are favored by -2. And the total is 46.5. Gentlemen, who do we like?
Mm-hmm.
I
like a little
Chargers.
I like the same game parlay. No, I like Browns in the over.
I kind of like the Chargers.
Browns.
I was gonna say, I feel like this is like playing with a loaded gun. I don't want to touch this one because it just looks too dangerous. There's a reason why the line's at 2, and it's because the Browns and the Chargers, they're both looking good this season.
Yeah, I like Browns.
Browns have a really good defense. Browns are good, dude. I'm very intrigued on this game.
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
I don't know. Now Jeremy has me guessing myself here.
Well, what you want to take him on the spread at +2? It's +2.
No, I don't. I don't want to take him at +2.
That's nothing. It's like you might as well just fucking take him on the money line. That's too goddamn close.
Yeah, I agree on that. I agree with what you're saying. If you're gonna do one, do the other. Jeremy, do you just go money line then on the Browns?
I like money line and over parlay. That's what I like.
I do like the over. That's a good point. I do like that over.
Yeah, but I like. I mean, 2 points isn't enough for me to take that spread as the underdog. I mean, maybe if it was 3.5, I'd take it, but I'm taking money line because who cares? Like the likelihood of them losing by a point, I think it's going to be 3 points or they're going to win.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm going Browns money line and the over.
All right. That works for me, man. I'm not gonna bet the game, so I would lean Chargers, but well, I don't know. All right, now it's time for another Know Your Team. As the New York Giants are at Dallas Cowboys. Dallas is a favorite at -7. The total is 52.5. I will let Jeremy take it from here.
4-0.
No,
I'm just talking about me. I'm talking about the Cowboys to cover this season. 4-0. Usually do a little bit of doctoring. I think it's safe to do a little bit of doctoring this week. I think we beat the Giants by 14, but I'd be willing to call them at -10. 10.5. That's what I'm doing. I think Cowboys -10.5.
Okay, not to
Danny Dimes is playing the defense this week, boys. Danny Dimes is playing a certified interception leading defense this week.
Look, Jeremy, again, I hate it when we have to agree on this show, but to back up your argument of like, if you really have that, okay, yeah, the spread's at 7. You see it being more like 10. Let's go back and let's look at who the Giants have played. This goes back to my argument about who the Panthers have played so far. My team, they haven't been tested yet. So let's see here. Week 3, the Giants played the Falcons. Not an impressive match, and they lost by fucking 3. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Week 2.
Football team. They lost by 1.
They lost by 1 to Washington. Woo! Yep. Not an intense test, right?
Week 1, they lost to the Broncos by 14 points.
Okay, so they lost to the Broncos. That may have been a test, but it was week 1 too, right? So you can't say too much about week 1. So
I think we got 14 easy.
I mean, yeah, I think the Giants, no, but I'm not talking about who you're being tested against. I'm talking who the Giants have played so far.
Nobody.
Nobody.
I think they played evenly matched teams, in my opinion. I think all those teams are evenly matched. They're about to meet Daddy. You know, Daddy's coming home. He got his pack of smokes. He got his case. He opened the door, and he's drunk. Okay, Daddy is drunk. He's about to make Danny Dimes. Dak Prescott is about to make Danny Dimes understand who Daddy is. So, Trayvon Diggs, rather. Trayvon Diggs is about to make Danny Dimes understand who Dallas is.
And this is perfect timing because, I'm in 100% agreement. I think the Giants are a subpar team. They haven't really been tested yet. And now they're about to get spanked by Daddy because he came home drunk and his cigarettes are missing. And with that said, the next Cowboys fan is on, and God knows he's got something to say about this game.
Wait, don't tell him. Don't tell him what I said. Let's get his.
Hold on. Who are we playing?
The New York Football Giants.
Oh, wait, where are we? Are we home?
Yeah.
What's
we're
the
home.
spread?
7.5.
7.
Cowboys.
7.
Double it.
Sorry.
Double it. Triple
Hey,
it.
he said
Double
it
it. Triple
too.
it. You gotta be fucking kidding me. The
Jay.
Giants.
I said 10.5.
Yeah, I mean 10.5 comfortably. 10.5. Easily.
though?
I would go 14.
That's what I said. We're on the same page.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
I'm going
this is not
comfortable.
gonna be close. It really isn't. I mean, we're really picking up our stride. Like we're coming into our own. I still don't know who the Giants are. Who are the Giants?
Nobody.
And I am gonna burst the bubble on this parade. I
Oh.
think.
What?
Look, hear me out.
This guy is really giving betting advice.
Hear me out on this. If the line is 7.5, I go Giants. I think there could be an upset of brewing.
What?
If you look at Danny Dimes' numbers, he plays so well on the road. It's ridiculous, and he is shit at home. It's night and day. Dallas's run has to come to an end eventually. That's the only reason I'm doing it logically. There's
Yeah.
no
Have to come to a
logical
run.
sense to it.
You can
Cannot
say
come
that.
around.
I understand that logic. That Dallas's run would have to come to
They're
an end,
4-0
but
on the spread.
at least pick a bigger rock to trip over.
Right?
I know, but that's the thing, man. I got burned by the fucking Jets last week, so anything can happen.
Well. Hold on.
In the famous words of Kevin Durant, anything is possible.
No, man. No. Dallas is way better than Tennessee.
Dallas.
Okay, so you bring up the Jets and and the Titans kind of fucked you last week too, but there's always going to be a fluke. There's always going to be this little gremlin in the fucking machine that messes things up and you never saw it coming. It's not. I don't know, man. I don't agree with that. I don't think this is going to be the huge upset.
Nope. Dallas.
I'm not gonna. I want to be very clear. I'm not gonna bet it, but I am a little concerned.
Well, if you feel that way, why wouldn't you recommend that people take the Giants on the money line if you think this is going to be a huge upset?
No,
Plus
I
260
think-
right now.
No, I think Dallas beats them, but I like New York at +7.
No, okay, I see what you're saying. You just think it's going to be a really tight game, but the Cowboys pull it off.
I think ATS Dallas moves to 4-1.
Oh man, I just watched the Cowboys play my team last
Division
week.
game, man. It's a division games are different. They're weird.
This one isn't different. If anything, I was more worried about Philly.
Yeah.
Dude, they're not going to be able to keep up with the Cowboys offensively.
What about Saquon?
And the Cowboys
Jalen
defense is
Smith.
looking even better than they have all season so far, which is not bad at all. So
What about Saquon being back and no more Jalen Smith? They released him.
Yeah, Jalen Smith. I think I sent you all the meme, but they're like, when people ask why we released Jalen Smith,
Yeah, I
it
saw.
was a picture of him like diving for an interception, but the ball was like 10 yards away from him, and he was like, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, he didn't really pan out though. He really
No.
didn't. I think
He
we
was
got
quick.
sold a dream, and there was a flash in the pan, and aside from that, I kept hoping. I said, you know what?
Well, fuck you
A
guys.
little more time. Little more time.
Well, fuck you guys because he signed with Green Bay. So thanks.
I think he's Jay. What do you think about this? I think he's no Micah Parsons,
He's no Micah Parsons.
and that's what management's probably saying. They're probably like, yeah, we got like this is what we could have.
You know what's
That's what we
crazy about
expected.
him is I used to see him around town all the time, and
Micah?
everyone was Jalen Smith because he's from Lures up in
Oh.
Fort Wayne, and you would see him around, and everyone's like, "Dude, this kid's so fast. He's the next big thing. He's the next big
Fast.
thing in high school." And I was graduated by then, and I was just like, "Okay, cool, I guess." But we hear that a lot. And then he went to Notre Dame and he tore it up, and I was like, "Oh shit, he mightn't be the next big thing." So.
He's fast. That is his thing. He's fast, but
Well, there's only there's only one thing to do from here, and that's we now have to call Billy and get her advice on the beloved Cowboys. But as I do this, I have to figure out something.
Oh yeah, that's right. Billy from Oklahoma, the Cowboys. That's her team too. I can't wait to hear what she has to say.
Dun, 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 dun.
I know I need to get that. I'm gonna get a bunch of
Billy.
Not licensed. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna have those buttons set up by Saturday. So next week we'll have theme music for some imaging, so to speak. All right. Why can't I find the number?
We've had a lot to say about this, so I'm really curious what she has to say about it.
She's gonna go big. She's gonna go big. She knows.
Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Billy. So you have done it again. The Cowboys nation is on fire right now. You hit your pick last week. Jeremy is also 4-0 in his picks. This week you play the Giants at Dallas. Dallas is favored by 7 points, and the total is 52. So what are your thoughts on this game?
Well, I'm thinking this is a gimme. I don't see.
There you go.
I'm just laughing because before you got on, everyone's been saying that. Jeremy and Jay were both saying this is easy.
Well, I don't see anything in the Giants that just wows me. Last week they beat the Saints and it was the Jones and Barkley show. But if you look at Barkley's stats, our second string, Pollard, has more rushing yards than he does.
Yep.
So, so even if they could pull off that one trick pony again, I don't think it's enough to go up against Dallas. I mean, Dallas has shown both rushing and passing that right now they're killing it.
Yeah. They're doing good. I actually leaned on the Giants just because of, I don't know. They gotta lose against the spread once, right?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, but this isn't the game for them to do that, though. That's the Giants.
I think division games are weird, man. Division games always have something always weird happens in a division game, unless you're the Patriots.
Yeah, well, my team had a division game too, and they kind of actually pulled it off phenomenally. Granted, the other team had a lot of players out, but
see.
If you're looking for something weird to happen, look for the Giants not just fall apart, but completely fall apart, because I just don't think they have it in them. This isn't, maybe if they go up against, even Washington's not playing all that bad, but even if they go up against the Eagles, maybe, but yeah, not this game, not this time. I'm taking the Cowboys by 10. So.
Woo! Hey, that's what Jeremy called.
Yeah.
Did she say by 10? She
Yeah,
said
10
by
and a half.
Well,
Billy knows.
Jerry's me just tapping into me because he doesn't want me to beat him like I did last week. So I think that's how it's working out. So, no, I just don't think they have the weapons. And like I said, I think this one might be a simple one. So.
How do you feel about the departure of Jalen Smith?
I need somebody to explain to me why that was a good idea at this time, because,
good point.
he had the injury clause in his contract that would cost $9.2 million if he got injured. But the reality is they're losing $16.5 million in dead cap money for 2022. So with injuries and COVID and all that, he's paid for. Why not just let him sit there?
Exactly.
Cost anymore, let him sit there.
Are you also? I'm waiting to see where the what are we doing now? Like, there has to be some type of a backfill, right? There has to be something.
Well, and their answer to that is to put Van Der Esch as backfill for Keanu Neal, but Van Der Esch is always also playing the weak side linebacker as a starter. So now he's backing up the middle linebacker. I mean, that makes no sense. I mean, it's not like we have a ton of depth right now. And like I said, he's paid for. It doesn't hurt. He's not going to get injured if he's sitting on the bench and he's just an insurance policy sitting there. So I don't know. That made and Keanu Neal, I mean, he's been out with COVID. He's going to play, but is he really 100%? Can he keep up for a game? I don't know. Like I said, I need someone to tell me where that was a really necessary thing to do at this time.
I think the weirdest part for me is why the release and not a trade.
Nobody wanted him.
Well,
they tried.
Well, the Packers
Really?
picked him up today, didn't they?
Yeah,
Didn't the
thanks.
Packers play him
Thanks.
today?
Yeah, thanks, Cowboys. Thanks.
No, but they
I'm in
like
the division.
they
Thrilled.
tried in the preseason, but nobody was biting. So at this point, they were just
Yeah.
like, oh well.
Oh, someone. I
I
mean,
just-
someone would have taken him for a 6th round at least.
Nobody did. They
I
opted to
think
win the
there's-
trade.
I think there's something we don't know going on. I don't know. Like I
Very
said,
true.
it's not like he's been playing bad when he played. So I like that. I don't get it. I need someone smarter than me to explain to me why it was so necessary at this particular time.
I think we'll see something in the next week or so. I think something's going to happen, and we're going to be like, oh, or maybe not. I mean, it's
Yeah.
typical Cowboys. I mean, we might just be like, okay, thank you for doing this. I don't know.
Well, and you know, even if he didn't fit Quinn's plan, like I said, he's a bought and paid for insurance policy just to sit there.
Yeah.
I don't get it. So
Well, quick question for everyone, real quick. Do you know who Jakeem Grant is?
Jack.
No.
You
Is
mean
anyone?
Joaquin? How do you pronounce? Are you sure you're pronouncing it right?
Jakeem, Jakeem.
That'd probably be like Joaquin.
Whatever. Grant. The point is, no one's ever heard of him, right? Correct. I
Yeah.
just want to get this through before. No one's heard of him.
No
The
one.
Bears fucking traded for him earlier in the week. Okay. So you're telling me Jalen Smith can't get traded? The Bears threw away a 6th-round pick on this guy and no one knows who he is.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
I don't know.
like I said, I think there's something going on that they're just not showing their hand right now.
Chicago could have used him. I was
Yeah.
screaming for Chicago. He would have been great with Roquan Smith, but no, he had to become a cheesehead. Great. I'm so angry with this.
It makes no sense to me, but maybe time will tell.
I thought they could have traded him, but who knows? All right, Billy. So you're going with, why do you Cowboys fans do this? You get -7 and everyone jumps it to -10 and minus
Well,
14.
okay. If you look at how the Giants have played up to this point, I just don't think they can put the points on the board. I don't think they can do it.
Meanwhile, in Chicago, we're trying to add points to our +5.5. We're going the other way. We're like, can we get more? We're going to get killed.
Can I have some more, please?
Yeah. I'd like some more, please. All right,
Yeah, well,
Billy.
like I said, I just think this one's a gimme.
Well, you're on the same page as the fellas because Jay and Jeremy said the exact same thing before we got you on. So
Well, there you go.
go Cowboys, I guess.
Go
Go
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
All right, Billy. It's a pleasure as usual, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Tyler. Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, some bitch. Unbelievable.
Holy cow, guys.
Yeah, you're all on your own there, Flesh. I mean,
I'm just playing the numbers. I'm gonna probably be completely wrong. Cowboys are gonna win, but I'm not. I'll put it like this: if the Cowboys don't cover, I'm not gonna come in here and be like, "Yeah, you rooting toot some bitches. I told you so." I'm just gonna be like, well, "I got lucky." Like it's. I'm not betting the game. I'm just gonna. I was just throwing it out there, playing a little devil's advocate.
no, you know what? I'm not betting it either. But like I said, man, the Cowboys have proven they've not only do they have the offensive weapons, and they're strong offensively, even against decent teams, good teams.
Holy
Their
shit.
defense was looking their best last week too.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Huh? Oh, you want the odds?
What you just sent me. That's
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
700 plus 700 for the Cowboys to win or cover negative 10.5.
That's 10 for 80.
Yeah,
10.5 is a lot, though.
I'm doing it. Actually,
Oh.
yeah, we're doing it.
10.5.
Yeah, 10.5.
I like 10.5. That's what I was looking at.
All
10.
right. Let's move on. We got 3 more games and then we'll wrap up the show. San Francisco at Arizona Cardinals. Jay is a huge Cardinals fan for some reason.
Hold on.
Hold on. Let me
Cardinals.
get to the lines. Cardinals are at home. They're favored by negative 4.5. The total is 50. Jay, go ahead. You giant Cardinal lover.
No, I'm not saying all that. But are they good enough to beat the Niners at home by 4.5? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
remember, Trey Lance is debuting.
Who cares?
I don't care. And Trey Sermon showed up last week though. I did like the first Trey. Trey Sermon did have a good game, but it's still not enough. I mean, they're barely getting started. Let them pick up some momentum. I mean, I just don't see them taking out the Cardinals.
You ready for this? This one I will get hyped for. San Francisco 49ers money line. They win outright.
What?
They win outright.
What?
Let me tell you something. When Kyle Shanahan tells Jimmy Garoppolo that, hey, you better play better because the guy behind you is killing it, that means the guy behind him is killing it. I think Trey Lance is going to do some shit, man. He can run around. Dude, Cliff Kingsbury is not the same offensive genius that Shanahan is. Cliff Kingsbury's getting lucky because Kyler Murray is so damn good. I'm not going to take anything away from that kid.
Yeah, Kyler Murray's great.
I'm going to take everything away from Cliff Kingsbury. I don't think Cliff Kingsbury is very good. I think Kyler Murray's making the plays. I think San Francisco wins outright.
He's unsackable.
He really is. And Trey Lance is supposed to be like the same kind of player.
Can I have a little bit of what you're smoking? Because it must be nice. I don't know where in the fuck you get off thinking that the 49ers are going to fucking win outright against the Cardinals, man. The Cardinals are fucking hot. They played good teams this year.
You know what this sounds like?
And
when you doubted me over my Baltimore Ravens pick over the Kansas City Chiefs.
What about when I doubted you on your Denver Broncos pick over the Baltimore Ravens?
Yeah,
we're on the same page. Well, no, we're not on
them all. You can't hit them all.
This isn't like the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. We have a bigger sample size.
50
We've
points,
seen more.
boys.
Yeah,
50
right.
points is the
I'm
over-under.
with Jay on this. We have a bigger sample size. The Chiefs, like I said earlier, the Chiefs are not looking like the Chiefs right now. They're still doing all right, but they're not doing well.
Gabagool.
No,
I'm not that crazy.
4.5.
Division game, new quarterback. They have no film on. Joey Bosa coming off the edge. Get ready, boys. San Francisco's back.
No.
Cardinals minus 4.5 and the over. Parrot, that's a sure bet.
Yes,
Right there.
I do like that over. I like that over.
Yep.
Yeah, I do too.
And I definitely think they're going
49ers
to cover
winning.
the 4.5 too.
Yep. Pair that. That's money.
Where my 49ers fans at?
Oh.
Put comments down below.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, let me point out one fun fact.
Don't comment below.
Comment below.
Gross. Don't even watch this podcast.
The only team that the Cardinals came close to losing against this year so far, where in the fuck did that go? Because I want to
The Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, against the fucking Vikings.
Frauds.
And frauds. But every other team, not a bad team. And they fucking demolished them.
49ers aren't a bad team.
They can't see Kyler Murray. That's why the
They
defensive
can't.
line gets back there and they're like, where is he? And he's just like running below their eyes.
Hey, he's so little that every play's a play action. They don't know if he faked it up or not. They're like, what the fuck happened? I like the Niners. Let's move on. Big game. Big game in Kansas City. Buffalo at Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City are favored by -3. The total is 56.5. The reason I hesitated is because I really like that 56.5. So
Yes,
I do
let's
too.
start there.
Yes.
Who wants to start? Because I like it too.
Go ahead. You're talking.
I like the under on it, honestly.
The under.
Yeah.
Jeremy. I think Jeremy was with me. I like the over.
Over all day.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
The Chiefs.
fuck.
The Chiefs don't have a defense.
Eric.
Why am I thinking that?
72 points. Chiefs
they're
and
just-
Eagles last week. 72 points.
They're just two high scoring teams. Yeah. Okay,
Whoa,
fine. That was easy. You fucking sold me. Two
Well,
high
look at this
scoring
one.
teams going head to head with not the best defenses. Yeah, 56.5. That's an easy call.
Yeah.
I like the Bills at +3 though. I really like the Bills at +3.
I really like what Jay's wearing. Like I feel like we got sponsored by Miller Lite and Titleist.
Oh yeah.
Big time.
Jay, what do you like?
I mean, I really like the Bills at +3. Maybe the Chiefs get it together and maybe they get some of that some of those similar ingredients that they had last year going cooking, and maybe they get it together, but I still think that the Bills are that good, even if we're talking about the Chiefs of old, right? And I think that they can keep it within 3. The Chiefs. I'm sorry. The Bills might win. They really might win, but +3 is kind of nice, honestly. At -114, +3 at -114, I think that's kind of nice. I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, no, I'm totally with you. I dig it. Bills at +3. I would. Yeah, I was about to say something that'd probably be a little inappropriate.
Look, I like. I mean, I don't know. I like the over. I'm just gonna go over. A fun game to cheer for the over. Over is fun to cheer for. Unders suck. Gotta hate watching unders. The whole time you're just rooting against football. It's horrible.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this show up. Indianapolis Colts at Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens are -7. The total is 45. And I will start by saying I'm going with the wise man once told me last week. His name's Jeremy. Don't bet Colts games. I'm not betting Colts games. I'm staying far, far away from this. I don't know. Maybe the Colts fucking win outright. I don't know who the Colts are anymore. I give up. I'm out.
Nope.
Yeah.
Out.
Pass on the Colts.
Yeah.
Pass.
I don't like the matchup. I don't like the spread. I don't like any of it.
Yeah, you just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know which Colts are going to show up. The Ravens could win by 3. I don't know.
If you were holding a gun to my head, or if I was doing, holding a gun to my head, -7, Baltimore Ravens. If you were holding a gun to my head.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. Do I think the Ravens can pull it off? Yes. Do I like the spread? Fuck no. And then the odds on the money line are -320. So it's like, what's the fucking point? Why even bother? If you don't feel comfortable with the spread, the money line, or even parlaying that shit with something else, don't even touch it.
Get out of there.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up. Has everyone got some set in stones?
Yeah.
I don't.
All right. We'll go Jeremy. Jay, do you have one?
I'm getting one.
Okay, we'll go Jeremy, me, Eric, Jay. Jeremy, you start.
All right. I can't stray away from my success. Okay. 4-0 on the regular stuff. I'm going to fuck with it a little bit this week, and I'm going to put my set in stone and play doctor with it. And I'm going Cowboys -10.5.
Calling Dr. Jeremy. Calling Dr. Jeremy. Please arrive at the front desk.
All right. This one's pretty easy for me. This team is in absolute turmoil. This one's going out to all those horny people. I'm taking Tennessee minus 4.5 because old Urban Meyer, aka Mr. Bump and Grind, was out doing naughty things. That locker room's torn. Lock that one in, boys. Tennessee minus 4.5. Don't fuck me over again, Tennessee.
Damn it, Jeremy, you took mine. I'm not gonna go 10.5 like you have, but I'm taking like my set in stone, man. I'm taking the fucking Cowboys at -7 against the Giants. It's gonna fucking happen. There you go.
Yay.
I know, but I don't want to, just for the sake of the listeners, I don't want to give them the same thing over and over again.
Why not? Why not? Dude, if it hits, it
Do what's
hits.
right.
Damn, I'm sorry, Jay. Did I steal that from you?
No, it's
Both of you, I said,
hold on. Jay, last time we both took the Packers. It hits. -6.5. It hits.
Do it right. What's gonna win? Do
Hey,
what
well,
your
let's-
heart tells you.
I'm riding with Jeremy.
Look, the way I see it is,
-10.5.
Hey, look, I look, honestly though, and just for the listener's sake, look, credit where credit is due. Jeremy's fucking hot right now. Ain't a lot you can say about that. I mean, it is what it is. Jeremy's fucking hot right now.
so you got 2 points made out. Jeremy's
Yeah.
fucking hot.
The Cowboys
And
are hot.
You got 16 fucking games this week and 3 guys all agreeing, like, out of all of these 16 games, this
Yeah.
is where I want to put my fucking money.
I'm gonna trust his gut. We're gonna go build it, bagel to bagel,
Bagel to bagel.
bagel to bagel, baby.
In the foreskin.
Bagel to bagel, baby. All right, let's go across the room. Let's get some final words in. Jeremy.
Call me the doctor.
Eric.
Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, throw down a comment. Tell us your picks. We love feedback.
Jay.
Add another leg.
Oh, I'm not going to have any final words. I'm going to give it away to my buddy after the show. He's going to have some final words. Remember, you can't bitch if you don't bet. A little something special this week. I'm going to take it away with my buddy. Take it away, buddy.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, what's good, Doug?
Let's see.
Chilling. But yo, you already know the vibe. Get the snap. I play, get the snap. I got nothing else to say. Yeah, I got nothing else. I got nothing. I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say. All right, I'm out.
You can't bitch if you don't bet.
So good.
Oh, I hit the wrong button on the end, dude. That snap. Eric, I'll send it to you. You got to watch the video, man. Oh, my God, dude. It makes me laugh so hard every time. I ain't got nothing to say.
I was wondering where the fuck is it going, and then towards the end, he's like, "I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say." It's like that's when it got really funny.
Oh, dude. He sounds and he looks like Chandler's long lost brother.
From Jacksonville.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
My question is, what I want to know is what set him off.
They just kept filming him. They were just like filming it in his face, and they just wouldn't